everybody. Today we're going to talk about the upload file object, and basically you can upload one or more files of any extension in this object and then send it back to the endpoint for processing. So for that purpose I've created a little application called upload files. It's just one layer, one layout, and I put there a form on that. I didn't create any record get or any record set, I just dropped it there, and then I just dropped the upload file object and I simply linked that to the data source of the form. And next I added a little splitter, and in the middle I put the button there. So the button, I have here some actions linked to the button, and one of it, the action here specified is please execute an endpoint. The name of the endpoint is upload files, and please put as payload all the fields in the form. So basically what we're doing here is we're automatically creating a data set based on all the information or all the fields which are placed on the form. That's why I have linked this upload file to the form. That's the reason. Now, if we take a look here a little bit more in detail to the attributes of the upload file, you will see here, these are standard stuff for every object. But basically here, this one's interesting. The number of files you could upload maximum. So for example, I could say, please limit it to 5. And the maximum file weight, which is the file size, it cannot exceed 10 megabytes. And this one here is a extension list, a file. So here you could specify, I want JPEG, I want to allow JPEG, and I want to allow PNG, for example. If you don't specify this list, any file type or file extension is allowed. Now, let's see. Here are some warning messages which you can do. This is a warning message. This is a warning message for the counter. Number of files. This is for the file sizes. And you don't need to specify them in detail. You could if you want to, but if you don't specify the values here, we will simply take the default messages which are handled in the framework translate list endpoint. We'll come back to that at a later stage. So now, okay, save. I'll save that and I'll open the portal and let's see how that looks like. So here it is. As you can see, if I hover over that, it already shows you some information like maximum 5 files are allowed to upload. The size of each file cannot exceed more than 10 megabytes, and the allowed extensions is my list. Now, I could drop some files here, or I could use this button to search on my disk. This is a button to use in combination with the Dropbox, and this is for Google files. So I'll just go ahead and use this one. Okay, I'll go to my images here because I want to load some images. Let's say I'll take that one and that one. Open. So here they are. I can now remove them with the red X if I want to, or I can just add additional ones. Now, before I hit this OK button or this button to execute the endpoint, I want to show you what we're going to do with the endpoint. So this is the upload files endpoint, which was linked to the button. And basically what happens is it's going to accept a data set which is called DS results, and and it's going to use the TT data with the field name upload file 1, which is actually the control name of the file upload object. Now I'm reusing the record set because it has a lot of goodies here. You know, it's creating my data set, etc., etc. It's getting some values which I potentially want. In this case, I really want to prevent executing the validation on at least one record. So record not found, for example, or row ID, all that stuff I don't need. So basically I'm disabling that here. And then in the end, I'm going to execute my proc main block procedure. And then I have some other stuff in the end I would like to keep. So that's why I'm reusing this record set include. So I'm disabling that code which I don't want. And then I'm executing here the proc main block. So I'm going to get one record, TT data. That's why I'm doing a find first. And one of the fields is upload file. And this is actually a CLOP, obviously, because we can pass CLOPs. And if you upload more than one file, they will be basically separated with a pipe. So every file is separated with a pipe, and within every file, the first entry of that string is actually the file name, which is with a semicolon here. And the second entry is actually the base64 value of the file, which we're going to decode here and then simply save that on my disk or in a database, doesn't matter. I'm going to reuse the original file names. So it's as simple as that, this endpoint, nothing special. So let's go ahead and execute that. First I'll show you the uploaded directory here. So this is my ctemp uploaded. There's only one file in there, so I'll simply execute that. And data has been successfully saved. And as you can see, he has put the files correctly in my C drive. So there you have it. That's how the upload file object works. Hope you enjoyed that and see you later.